Bonjour, bienvenue à la classe de français. We are on like our 27th or 28th day of French class this year, which is pretty incredible. What's really incredible is that you have actually done twice as much work by this time of year now, this year, than you would have normally because we're going twice as fast. So if you feel like you're getting a lot of work and things to learn and it's more than you're used to, it is true, it is more than you're used to because you're having to learn an entire year's worth of French in one semester. So just keep that in mind when you start feeling a little overwhelmed that's why it's that way. So today we're going to keep practicing the passé composé, and this time we're going to focus on the verbs that end in RE and IR. So we learned those recently in the present, and now we're going to learn them in the past. So this video is actually not as long as a lot of them are because we're not actually learning new vocabulary. We're just learning new ways to use the verbs that we already know. So on y va, that means let's go. On y va. We're going to start by reviewing the IR verbs we know, and actually I think we might do ER first, and then we'll do the ER verbs. So for IR verbs, the infinitive ending is IR, and the PC ending is I. So let's think about what the past participle is and how we use it all. Remember, this is the past tense now. We take the verb, the infinitive, right? And we remove the infinitive ending. We add the past participle ending, the passé composé ending. For an ER verb, which is what we've learned so far, we put the E with the accent. But now we're using IR verbs and the infinitive ending will be I. And we're going to see some examples of that in just a second. When we get to RE verbs, we do the same thing. We take the infinitive and we remove the ending and add the passé composé ending. So for RE verbs, we take off the RE and we add a U. So for ER verbs, the ending is E, accent aigu, in other words, accent on the E. For IR verbs, the ending is I, and for RE verbs, the ending is U. Let's take a look at some of these. We're going to start with the RE verbs. We have a chart here, and I would like you to copy this chart down into your notebook. You're going to need to pause the tape, probably, and copy it, and then start it again when you've written it. You do not have to copy the entire chart. You can copy just the 3 columns on the left, the English, the infinitive, and the past participle. If you wish to write the example sentence, that might be very helpful, but you don't actually have to copy it. So I'd like you to do is now pause your tape, pause the video, copy down what you need to copy, and then come back and listen and we'll talk through it so that we see how it sounds and how it works. Okay, so now we're back from copying down the chart, which took us a few minutes, but that's okay. And we're just going to go through it together. We're going to look at the verb to wait at the top. In French, to wait is attendre. It has that RE on the end, so it's an RE verb. When we make the past participle, we take off the RE and we put on a U. And as you can see, we end up with attendu. Everyone say that after me, attendu. Again, attendu. Great. Our sample sentence has the helping verb in it too. J'ai attendu le bus, right? I, helping verb, waited the bus. It doesn't translate word for word, right? J'ai attendu le bus. I waited for the bus. I have waited for the bus. Same meaning. The next one is perdre, to lose. Perdre, we take off the RE, we put on a U, and we get perdu. So with the subject and the helping verb, and the past participle, we have the past tense. Say that sentence after me. It's Il a perdu le match de tennis. Say it again. Il a perdu le match de tennis. Excellent. The next one is to answer. Répondre. Répondre. And when I say these words, feel free to repeat them after me. There's no one listening to you. You can say these words a million times if you want, and you don't have to worry about sounding perfect. The more you say them, the more you'll remember them, the better you're going to sound. Répondre, to answer. We take off the re at the end. We put on an U, and we get répondu. Say that after me. Répondu. Répondu. Anne a répondu au téléphone. Say it after me. Anne a répondu au téléphone. Okay, the next one, to sell. The infinitive is vendre, right? Vendre. We just took a test on that. The past participle, vendu. It's a U. Ma mère a vendu mon Xbox. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? Ma mère a vendu mon Xbox. Say it after me. Ma mère a vendu mon Xbox. Ma mère a vendu mon Xbox. Okay, to hand over, to give to someone, to hand in, as in to hand in homework, is rendre. In the past tense, we take off the RE, we put on the U, we get rendu. And our example, il a rendu les papiers à madame. He handed in the papers to madame. So rendre, it's sort of a verb we don't really have. We say to hand in, to hand over. Rendre is that verb in French. Il a rendu les papiers à madame. Say it after me. Il a rendu les papiers à madame. Okay, one more time. Il a rendu les papiers à madame. Excellent. Our last RE verb that we've learned is entendre, which means to hear. Entendre. Notice it's different than écouter. Écouter is to listen to on purpose. Entendre is to hear. You're not trying to hear anything, you just hear it. Entendre. We take off the re, we put on an U, we add a helping verb, and we get j'ai entendu la musique. Say it after me. J'ai entendu la musique. J'ai entendu la musique. Excellent. J'ai attendu le bus. Il a perdu le match de tennis. Anne a répondu au téléphone. Ma mère a vendu mon Xbox. Il a rendu les papiers à madame. J'ai entendu la musique. So now we've learned these same verbs, but in a new form. We no longer have to just say about doing them now. We can talk about doing them in the past. Let's look at IR verbs. I'd like you to do the same thing you did last time. I'd like you to pause the tape. I'd like you to copy down those 3 columns on the left with the English, the to form, which is the infinitive, and the past participle. And then when you have finished copying that down, press play and we'll go over the chart together. Okay, so now you've copied down the chart and we can go over these 5 verbs, all of which you know already, right? Choisir, finir, réussir, grossir, maigrir, right? 5 different verbs. All of them, look what we do to make the past participle. We simply take off the IR and put on an I. So choisir becomes choisi, finir becomes fini, réussir becomes réussi, grossir becomes grossi, maigrir becomes maigri. Let's look at the sample sentences for these and say them after me. The first one, répétez. J'ai choisi une glace à la vanille. J'ai choisi une glace à la vanille. I chose a vanilla ice cream. The second one, have you finished your ice cream? Tu as fini ta glace? Répétez, tu as fini ta glace? Tu as fini ta glace? Notice that we've added the helping verb in there too. You can't have a past participle by itself. It needs help. It needs a helping verb. The next one, he succeeded his match of tennis. Now that sounds strange in English, right? What it means is he won. He was successful at his tennis match. Say it after me. Il a réussi au match de tennis. Il a réussi au match de tennis. Excellent. Grossir. J'ai mangé le dessert et j'ai grossi. Right? I ate dessert and I gained weight. Say it after me. J'ai mangé le dessert et j'ai grossi. J'ai mangé le dessert et j'ai grossi. Je n'ai pas mangé le dessert et j'ai maigri. Say that last part after me. J'ai maigri. J'ai maigri. Excellent. Let's practice these IR verbs a little bit. We're going to come up with the right form for the verb to finish, as you can see in these examples, right? So it's where it says je, I want to say, yes, I finished. So I would say, j'ai fini. J'ai fini. How about this one? Do it out loud. For tu, how would you say, I did not finish? Remember where the ne and the pas, they go around the helping verb, only the helping verb. The past participle hangs out after the pas. So your answer to this one should be, tu n'as pas fini. Let's look at how that works. The ne goes in front of the helping verb. The pas goes after, just like it used to with the regular verb, but now it's the helping verb in the middle. The fini goes outside at the end. It's no longer in the middle. It's now at the end. Tu n'as pas fini. Super. How about nous? We finished. We finished. Nous avons fini. Super. Nous avons fini. Vous, you finished. Vous avez fini. Vous avez fini. Eric did not finish. So think about that ne and that pas. Eric did not finish. Eric n'a pas fini. Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can pause before when you're giving your answer and then hit play again when you want to hear what the right answer is. Stéphanie finished. Elle a fini. She finished. Elle a fini. Or you could say Stéphanie, same thing. Fred et Marc. Okay, Fred and Marc, they did not finish. They did not finish. Ils n'ont pas fini. Uh-oh, there's a mistake there. Can you find it? I'll give you 5 seconds. If you said there should be an S on the end of il, that first word, you're absolutely right. It should be plural and it's missing an S. Let's keep going. Anne et Marie. Again, they, but this time girls. They finished. Elles ont fini. Elles ont fini. Okay, we're going to read about the following people. We're going to say if they gained or lost weight. So, Philippe a mangé des pizzas. So I'm going to say, did he gain weight or not? And did he lose weight or not? Well, if he ate a lot of pizza, il a grossi. He gained weight. If he gained weight, then il n'a pas maigri. Because if he gained weight, he couldn't lose weight at the same time, right? So there's 2 sentences in the answer for each one. Let's do the first one together. Nous avons fait une promenade. We took a walk. Nous avons fait une promenade. Did we lose weight? Did we gain weight? Let's look at our answers. Nous avons maigri. Exactly. We got some exercise. We lost weight. Nous avons maigri. Nous n'avons pas grossi. We didn't gain weight. We lost weight. Let's try another one. Je mange des carottes. Maigri, grossi. Uh-oh. What's the mistake in je maigris? What are we missing? Anybody know? It's the helping verb. It should be j'ai maigri, J apostrophe A-I. Look at these mistakes I'm finding. Actually, I probably put them in there on purpose so you'd catch them. Right. Anyway, j'ai maigri, je n'ai pas, and that should say grossi. So this one obviously is a whole terrible mistake. Je n'ai pas grossi. Let's move on. Elle a dîné chez McDonald's. Elle a grossi, elle n'a pas maigri. Elle a grossi, elle n'a pas maigri. Martin a adoré la glace. Loved ice cream. Il a adoré la glace. Maigri, grossi. Il a grossi, il n'a pas maigri. Il a grossi, il n'a pas maigri. Nous n'avons pas mangé des salades. Nous n'avons pas mangé des salades. Nous avons grossi. Nous n'avons pas maigri. If we never eat any salad, we're probably going to gain some weight and we won't lose any weight. J'ai été actif. That means I was active. We haven't learned was yet. J'ai été actif. J'ai maigri, je n'ai pas grossi. J'ai maigri, je n'ai pas grossi. Il a nagé et joué au foot. He went swimming and played soccer. Il a nagé et joué au foot. Il a maigri, il n'a pas grossi. Il a maigri, il n'a pas grossi. Excellent. Excellent. I'm sorry. Tu as fait les achats au centre commercial. Qu'est-ce que tu as choisi? N'a pas choisi. So let's take a look at the first one. It says une robe. How would you say I chose a dress? J'ai choisi une robe. Excellent. J'ai choisi une robe. How about un pantalon? Non. Je n'ai pas choisi un pantalon. We're just practicing choisi. Je n'ai pas choisi un pantalon. Des jeans. Oui, I chose some jeans. J'ai choisi des jeans. Excellent. Un blouson. Non, I did not choose a blouse. I mean a jacket. Je n'ai pas choisi un blouson. Je n'ai pas choisi un blouson. Des sandales. Oui. J'ai choisi des sandales. J'ai choisi des sandales. Un manteau. Je n'ai pas choisi un manteau. Un chapeau. Je n'ai pas choisi un chapeau. Un t-shirt. J'ai choisi un t-shirt. Excellent. That's all of our practice for IR verbs for now. So you have some independent work to do, which is in Classroom for you. You can head over there and get that done. And keep practicing. I want to recommend that you go back and do these videos more than once. Listen to the pronunciation, pronounce saying the words, take a look at the grammar, the verb endings, the helping verbs. Because as I said, we're learning twice as much in the same amount of time this year. And so it might take a little effort on your part to make sure that you get everything you need to get. So in the meantime, I'm going to say goodbye, au revoir, and I will see you later. Bonne journée.